All right. Mr. Smith and Mr. Johnson, go ahead and take questions.
Rodney, what do you feel the offense did in the second quarter to take over the game?
We built a little bit of confidence and made plays. We just had to get flowing, really get in the groove, and I think a couple explosive runs, explosive plays got us going.
Was it momentum? Slow start, but then all of a sudden once it clicked, you guys couldn't do anything wrong for about a quarter.
Right. We don't call it momentum, but yeah, definitely we got in the groove. The offensive line picked it up a little bit, and I'm proud of those guys up front. There's a lot of players where running back didn't have to do too much all the way to the third level, so they did a good job.
How do you feel the offensive line did for your blocking?
They did a wonderful job. I'm proud of those guys. Like I said, as the game progressed, it got to where I was going untouched all the way to the third level. So that anytime that happens, you're going to have success running the ball.
Ty, can you walk us through what you saw out of Zach overall today, and then in particular after his fumble?
Well, first of all, Zach played a great game today, especially for it being his first game as a college player. I would say that I just seen a lot of confidence in him, and once he fumbled, he just knew that he had to go back out there, just let it go and just keep playing because, you got to let things like that go. But he had a good game today.
What was he like after the game?
It was a lot of smiles from him. I went up to him and just told him, like, keep balling. This is only the start, and I'm proud of him, proud of the work he's put in.
Mr. Johnson, you were a good basketball player, too. How did you decide to play football instead of basketball? One of your coaches told me you could have been a great basketball player. You were in high school.
It was actually a tough decision. I think I talked to my little brother about it, or my mom, or somebody like that, and basically just came down to like opportunity of playing at a high level. I'm the first one in my family to do that, and the University of Minnesota was a good chance for me to do that, so that's why I chose football.
Rodney, how much did you guys need to have a win like this? You've been off for so long since you played last time to come out and have a big statement win.
We worked all season for that. We don't worry about results. We just go through the process and endure it and really appreciate it. And tonight was a result that we all liked, but we know that it's a result from the process and the things that we did all off season. And we know that we have to get back in the lab tomorrow and prepare for next week. Got to have a short memory.
As two playmakers, when you guys have the ball in your hand, what were the key takeaways for each of you guys when watching Antoine Winfield make his punt return?
I was joking about in the returner's room that I hadn't seen a punt return for a touchdown since I've been here, and to see him make an explosive play, I was very excited. Yeah. And he plays defense. We don't see him with the ball in his hands too much, so I was excited. And I got to see the moves on him. So,
yeah. Ty, what did you see?
How much do you think it'll help you if you get Brooks back playing at least 4 games?
We are depending on anybody that steps in. Mo did a tremendous job. Bryce did a tremendous job. Proud of those guys. If Shannon's able to come back, that's an experienced player that we'll love to have back, but it's no drop-off from anybody that steps in the field, whether or not Shannon plays this year.
Hey, Ty, if you can just, what did you see on that punt return?
Oh, yeah, from Antoine, he had me jump out the seat as well. We were getting ready to take the field, and then just see a play like that. Like Rodney said, we don't really get to see the ball in his hands that much, but whenever he got it, and I just seen a lot of space, and he broke the first defender, from there I just knew, like, it's about to be a big play.
PJ said he might try to find ways to use him on offense. It's less touches for you guys.
Hey, it is what it is.
We want to be explosive offense. If he's out there making plays, we're all for it.
Tyler, how did you feel the freshman wide receivers played tonight?
Man, I'm so proud of those guys. Rashad and Chris, they just came out there, just play hard, and it looked good to me. We're gonna go into work tomorrow and just learn from things, see different things, see things that we could have did better and things like that. But I'm proud of those guys.
Do you see yourself playing in the National Football League?
That's God's plan, you know. So if it takes me like that, then definitely then.
Is that your big goal?
Say that again.
Is that your big goal?
It's a dream. So you know, I'm just gonna keep working hard and hopefully it can come true one day.
You guys were the least
Try and
penalized.
pattern yourself to any one wide receiver?
Say that again.
You pattern yourself after a wide receiver in the National Football League?
Grew up watching Randy Moss a lot. You know, it's a lot of receivers in the game now that I like study here and there, like, and just watch a lot of film like that.
Thank you.
You guys had 9 penalties tonight after last year being the least penalized team. Is that something you guys noticed? Has that already been addressed?
Definitely. Like I said, we know we failed a lot tonight, and we have a lot of things to clean up. But I think that teams have the biggest growth from game 1 to game 2, iron out those mistakes and the details and focus up.
Tyler, how have you grown from last year to this year? Coach mentioned just like being in a system now that you're familiar and having kind of some stability. How big has that been for you?
It's very big. Knowing that I'm one of the upperclassmen in the group, so basically, like, I gotta be a leader, and that's really the biggest thing that's changed for me. Going out there and leading the young guys, not even young guys, just the whole group, you know, and saying things to the whole offensive line and offensive players like Rodney and them. Like, whenever something needs to be said, I just feel like I'll say it, you know, to the team, juice them up, you know, and just get everybody going.
How much deeper in the playbook were you guys this year in week 1 compared to last year, week 1?
A lot deeper, I would say. We didn't run outside zone too much last year, so we installed the offense quick because we had a lot of young guys, and they mastered it. So the total playbook was open tonight.
Ty, what have you seen?
Hey, I went to your high school, North High School.
Yeah.
That's where I went to.
Yeah.
And did any one person at North help you the most?
I definitely have to say my high school coach, Officer Adams. Well, he goes by Officer Adams, but Coach Adams, big influence on my life and somebody I can call anytime, and I know he'll be there for me.
Thank you.
Ty, what have you seen from Seth Green, just being somebody that switched positions and has potential to come in at wildcat situations?
Well, one thing about him, you know, he's willing to do whatever it takes. Like you said, he switched positions. And for that to happen and him to jump from quarterback to wide receiver, you know, it's just been like a learning moment for me, you know, and I've been able to help him because I did the same thing coming out of high school. And I'm just helping him, you know, getting better with releases and things like that. And for him to come out there and have a game like today, you know, I feel good for him.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.